Welcome to the Quote Room Real Talk Sessions, where we go deeper than just quotes. We sit in the truth. And today, we will be kicking off a new 5-part series called 5 Reasons They Don't Want You to Heal. This first one, man, it's a heavy one. It's called When Your Healing Disturbs Other People's Peace. Sometimes healing causes harm, and not to the people who hurt you, but to people who had nothing to do with it. That's a hard thing to admit, especially when you're trying to get your life back. You finally decide to unpack your pain. You're journaling, you're reflecting, you're going to therapy, you're confronting things you buried for years. But what we don't always realize is, the moment we start opening those doors, other people can get caught in the fallout. And they might not have done anything wrong. They might not even know where the tension is coming from. But somehow, they end up affected by your process. Let me give you an example. You've been carrying pain from a relationship that ended badly years ago. Maybe that person hurt you deeply, lied, cheated, broke your trust in ways you never fully recovered from, but you never got closure. And now, during your healing process, you start thinking, maybe I need to revisit that chapter. Maybe I need to talk to them, face to face, and say what was never said. So you reach out. But what you didn't think about is, they have a spouse now. They have children. They've built a new life around that version of themselves that buried what happened between y'all. And when you show up looking for healing, asking questions, sharing your truth, trying to process your pain, you reopen something they chose to close. Now their partner is confused. Their kids are exposed to stories they were never supposed to hear. Tension enters a household that didn't exist before. And suddenly, your healing is now someone else's crisis. And you didn't mean to cause it. You just wanted clarity. But it came at a cost that fell on people who had nothing to do with what broke you. When you start digging into your past, you've got to be honest with yourself. Are you doing this because you truly want to heal? Or are you just trying to release emotion with no real plan for where it lands? Because there's a big difference between healing with intention and just reacting out of pain. And if you're not clear on why you're doing it, you might think you're on a healing journey, but really, you're just unleashing chaos. That's not healing. That's damage in motion. And the truth is, when you move like that, you don't just hurt the people who hurt you. You hurt people who were never involved. People who were minding their peace until your pain showed up unannounced and unprocessed. Healing without responsibility doesn't make you free. It makes you dangerous because it turns your growth into a weapon and your journey into a storm that floods everything around you. This is why some people don't want to see you heal. It's not because they hate growth. It's not because they want you stuck in pain. It's because most people have never seen healing done right. They've seen the reckless kind, where someone wakes up to their trauma and starts lighting fires everywhere, speaking with no filter, confronting with no clarity, and leaving a trail of confused, hurt people who had nothing to do with the original wound. That version of healing feels like chaos. It feels like punishment. And when that's what people associate with someone doing the work, they shut the door. They pull away. They block you, not because they're against your healing, but because they're trying to protect their own peace. But when you heal with responsibility, when you can articulate why you're digging, when you stay focused on the parts that help you understand yourself, without opening new wounds in someone else, people start to feel safe around your healing. They see your process as something real, something respectful, something that's not just trying to get loud, but trying to get free. And when that version of healing shows up, people don't fear it. They welcome it. They support it. Because now your healing doesn't feel like a threat to the room. It feels like growth within yourself. I'm Mike Moe, and this is the Quote Room, where words wake minds. Appreciate you for sitting with me. Until next time, Keep healing, keep growing, even if nobody claps for it. And make sure you come back tomorrow for part 2 of this series, The 5 Reasons They Don't Want You to Heal. We'll be talking about something heavy. When your healing starts drumming up old skeletons that people were trying to keep buried. Because sometimes, the deeper you heal, the more uncomfortable truths start rising to the surface. Truths some people never wanted to face. See you then.